Magic. It's Los Angeles, California, and Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams.
And Ed, when you think about greatness, you think about this franchise has 16 titles. That's the second highest number in the NBA, but they're making the right moves to hopefully get to 17 soon.
Let's see if this Lakers franchise can recapture the glory. We're ready to go in this one. To James. Fires the three. That's the start they were looking for just as the fans were getting seated.
And I love that aggression. Stylistically, you have to come out and dictate the tempo of the ball game. Don't ease your way into it. Keep your foot on the gas.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
George. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. To Danny Green. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Get your money, man.
To George. It was right there. LeBron into the front court. Up by 3. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Paul George to Beverly. George to Leonard. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
To Kyle Kuzma, beyond the arc for 3. No issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face, he drills it.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a 3.
Leonard.
To number 3, Anthony Davis. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first.
It's like practice.
Second and 3 is good. 3 for 3. Nice. Lakers at the controls right now. James to Davis. James. LeBron James. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
And the rebound taken down by Green. To Cousins. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read reports. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
And he connects on the first free throw.
For LA, number 10, Jared Dudley.
And gets both to drop at the line. To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Won't go. LeBron into the front court. Up 5. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Subbing in for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 4.
Clippers have it. To Paul George. Paul George. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To George. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Beverly. Oh, a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Luke Walton making some changes on the court.
Entering the game for LA, number 3, Anthony Davis.
Leonard. Not that time. He missed it. And the Clippers with the rebound. To Leonard. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Clippers have got it. Scores from the post.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. We've reached the end of the quarter. The Clippers have the lead. The shooting in that first quarter was white hot. It's got to be hard to think these teams can keep up that pace in the second.
Yeah, I got to hedge the bet because I got to talk to the defense right now. You have to actually play defense on people to stop people in this league.
Number 13, Paul George.
LBJ has it. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, LeBron James, not much more the defense could have done. He hits the contested 3. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. Now 4 for 9.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
LBJ. To Davis. James. Davis. And the rebound taken in by Beverly. Caldwell Pope to Davis. 4-3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Takes him off the dribble.
Oh, don't make him spin around like that.
Shifty and smooth. That's going to hurt somebody. George and Davis there to grab the rebound. And count the basket. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Beverly off the mark. To Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from long range. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma. Another chance. And a putback slam.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
James. Message received. Well defended. The follow won't go either. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Slams it down.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Kawhi Leonard. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Easy path to the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended. To Kyle Kuzma. Sets him up. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Anthony Davis rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Davis to James. The drive right to the bench. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't. Just disrespectful.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
And they call it.
A simple touch foul.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Entering the game for the Los
Leonard.
Angeles Lakers.
That is great vision to set it up. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Beverly to Paul George. And too much contact.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Anthony Davis, that's his second personal foul.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. James goes to the left side. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
I hate that that one didn't go down. You much rather go into half with a tie ball game than having a deficit.
And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
20-footer at the buzzer. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter.
I got ball.
George, add 2 points to the board.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Has a chance. A shot by Green, no good. To Leonard. Has a look. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To George. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
LeBron James. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
George steps out and hits.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
To Kyle Kuzma. Not that time. The follow won't go either. To Leonard. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. James. Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
LeBron James swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
LeBron James with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Paul George for three, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm gonna hit you with a head fake and you're gonna have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse, to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Here's James for two, and strokes it.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
The assist from number 13, Paul George.
Cousins, deep left corner. To James, fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
George, defended by Cousins. And scores. Strong take.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Even to Zubac. Sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that.
Slams it home on the putback.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Works it to George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Paul George locked in. Hits the tough three.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. It's James. And it's Beverly there to grab the rebound. Lakers have it. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Leonard. LeBron James pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
And he hits.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Oh, we have a 5-second violation. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
LeBron James knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Nothing going here on that drive. Time expires on the quarter, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. And Jay, remember, this was a tie game at halftime. The third quarter, that was disastrous.
Everything they did right in the first half, they're doing wrong in the third quarter. Now it's time to get back to what the first half mentality was, because it's time for the fourth quarter.
Paul George fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short. Davis on the drive, but a shot won't go down. The follow won't go either. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. To Paul George. Oh, he had it. To Cousins. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Danny Green. To Williams. LeBron James able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
No, LeBron James, not much more the defense could have done. He hits the contested three.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
And Lou Williams, he doesn't miss many of those. A wide open look for three.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
Strong finish for Paul George.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Beyond the arc for three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Whoa! What a finish! Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Visit the website for your chance to win. Into the game for Los Angeles, number 7.
To Danny Green. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Beverly. Patrick Beverly. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Across the timeline comes James. His guys down big. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Beverly to George. JaVale McGee snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. George. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
James here against Harkless. To Danny Green. Offensive board. Cleans it up. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Leonard. Ah, the monster stuff.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. George, well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
To James. Paul George tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Time to shuffle things up. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. George. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Los Angeles, they have it. James, he's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Can't get past the defender. Couple of cracks at the line now.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
2 for 2 on that trip. James into the front court. Down a bundle. To Kyle Kuzma. Oh, had him going there for a second. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard not getting the bounce. Anthony Davis. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A 3 at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.